Nation, Sanbonan Bavetu, and welcome back to Football Trends with me, QP. Now, guys, I hope you are as excited as I am for the new season, obviously. There's a match. There's this perfect. I need to buy myself a jersey, the smart probably. But anyways, Buffett here will be giving you some of the updates in terms of what the management have said, and also we're gonna be looking at some of the other things as well, as Kona Jason Kulumagazo for today's video. But anyways, the drill, Buffett. Before we dive into all of those details, please do make sure that you like the video and you subscribe to the channel. Most importantly, don't forget to click the bell notification so that next time when you're posting a video, you will be notified and be able to watch that video. Now, guys, should I start with the management? Well, obviously, I think I can start there because so far our Kaizer Chiefs have announced what we are going to be playing, but there's one problem. We're no longer playing at a ETHL stadium. I do not know much about it, but I do know now that currently we will be playing at Athlone Stadium, which obviously that is the stadium that I'm familiar with. But anyways, that's where we will be playing. The time, the date are still the same, but only the venue. So the fixture venue has been changed, and now we are going to be playing at Athlone Stadium. And speaking of Athlone Stadium, there's something interesting. I just saw Uloch currently. He's busy training. Despite me being interested in that guy, I know Kaizer Chiefs are still looking for a winger, and Coach Nozudin Nabi has just confirmed obviously they are still waiting for another striker, and even a winger. I do know for a fact building a winger, it was a top priority. The goalkeeper, not so much top priority, but the winger is a top priority, especially left wing side. I believe that's where they are looking for that winger. But with the the introduction of the young players and everything else, I think job and cleansing issue. I think Kaizer Chiefs are done on the market. But anyways, it's fine. I've seen Lodge training alone, and I don't think, even if Ngasho took as someone, because Kumbule, we did want to sign him January. We went there, we knocked, we said Sundowns Buffet to Sabon and Ali player. It looks like you're not using this player. Can you at least give us this player? And then Sundowns was like, Lodge, you are not going to Kaizer Chiefs. It's either you go outside the club, outside the PSL, or you don't go anywhere. And now we are hoping and we are wanting to see what is going to happen in terms of Lodge, because at the end of the day, despite us having that interest, because Bisfuno signer and there's a winger, he's a great winger, he's a quality player. I know he's a bit old, 32 if I'm not mistaken, but he can offer us something this season alone. He can help the team, to be honest. But anyways, we are not there. We move, because at the end of the day, I don't think it's going to be possible. Even if we wanted it to, it's not going to be possible. You see with the similar situation of about Ikodaro, you see definitely with Sundowns they see a threat, and I'm hoping this season they can be removed, because it's been a while to Abajit winner the league. So definitely we need to make sure to this season, but anyways, it's fine. We move on. We look at Coach Steve Barker. They are no good. But anyways, we look at Coach Steve Barker. Let me just play this clip for you before we can continue.
It's always one game that you don't have to motivate. Obviously, Chiefs bring a big crowd to the stadium. Players, they are performers, so just the fact that there's a big crowd will really get them motivated, and obviously playing against Chiefs is also a big motivating factor. So it's one of a long campaign of 30 games a season, so it's always important to get off to a good start. We know the value of staying in touch right at the beginning of the season. We've prepared well. We had a nice, good, competitive game on the weekend, and looking forward to which will be a tough encounter, but really looking forward to the challenge and getting off to a good start.
I know Nezwela Wafetu, Coach Steve Barker. He says there's no need to motivate the players, because at the end of the day, they know what they must do, but with us also certainly to Bonili La Pass, player, who still is there's this player who was injured for a long time, Manje Segabuyile. Obviously, maybe he will get those minutes, but anyways, for me, I'm happy. Even though we had a terrible season last season, not terrible. Unlucky season, we managed to at least beat Stellenbosch three times as Batelin home, away, even competition, cup competition. So even this time around, I'm hoping we continue last in the corner, and not just continue last in the corner, we continue and also add. I was hoping at least maybe singashama nje alele 4-5, because as I've said, Kaizer just played 2 games against the Siwelele, and the first game we drew 1-1, and then the second game Jobang Shido today played like Liverpool played against Atletico. I think it's Atletico Madrid, on those friendly games. So they played with the first squad, they played with the second squad, and he scored 2 goals on the second game, 1 goal in the first game, and then in total it sums it up to about 3 goals. But anyways, the other goal scorers, shoot about that much. I don't know why they are not talking about them, but anyways, it's fine, guys. So Jobangisho, Steve Barker understands. Definitely they need to do something in terms of Kaizer Chiefs. Now, from my side of things, I'm hoping the players are mentally ready. The coach is ready, and everyone is mentally prepared for this game, because we'll be playing this Sunday in Joburg Shilo. Nothing has changed in terms of this Iskati. 5:30, the match will be kicking off at Alton Stadium. Obviously, it will be streamed. Now, in terms of the Matiki Tinyazi, there's someone who's going to ask me in terms of QB, where can I buy the ticket? I will leave a link down in the comment section below. That's where you can buy your ticket. First video, I did leave a link to Kaizer Chiefs website, but then also now there's another link. I think it's from Easterlys themselves. I'm not too sure, but definitely it is a approved link. If you do not worry about that much, I've made sure with it's a right link. The scams and everything. And then what else? Yeah, that's it. That's pretty much it. And then I know in terms of Batman no look Salindi we're still waiting on the verdict. I heard someone asking me the other day what QB, what is happening with look Batman and also Asana Level by. We're still waiting for a verdict, and now to me it's clear we might start the season singakaba unveil abachita or anything like that, because at the end of the day it looks like there's some sabotage that is happening. I don't know what is happening with the jury. At the end of the day, jury is not just one person. Sometimes can be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people, depending on the situation. With this case, I'm not too sure how many are they in terms of taking this decision to help the boys, leave. Because at the end of the day, we have to be honest, guys. This is not just about Ispers or the players. It's also about how their careers are going to take effect. Because at the end of the day, if they close or shut those doors, those players won't be going anywhere. And with Kaizer Chiefs, I think it's a good environment for them to be able to establish themselves. High pressure and everything. When you perform at Kaizer Chiefs, you can't struggle when it comes to other teams. No more if you struggle, then there's a problem with you as a player. But most of Kaizer Chiefs, you go somewhere, you can't struggle. Yes, some injuries might be a problem, but other than that, you look at Abunjabulo Blom, you look at Tabusiyabonga Gezane, you look at Mart. Okay, obviously it's still early. We're still going to see how he's going to perform, but I do know for a fact to Mosuga from Nashorena going to another club, you are not going to struggle. Now, I'm not too sure in terms of Futiti, because so far, Ash is a defender, so we're not expecting goals or isn't this analyzer, and we do not know much. But Magapuma, Jomba Zohamba, leaving Kaizer Chiefs, going to the club that he signed with, we saw good performances from him, one of the best. So Angas, but anyways, as I'm saying, I don't think when you leave Kaizer Chiefs you go and struggle outside. No ways. if you do that, then there's a problem with you as a player. But anyways, Bafetu, I believe this is it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you with something new. But yeah, I can't wait, Bafetu. I'm so excited to see what the team has been cooking on the first debut, the first game, the opening game for us, not for everyone, for us, because Saturday there will be the matches. I think Sundowns will be playing, Orlando Pirates will be playing, and then on 8-10 that will be us, because it's the 9th and the 10th, and I'm hoping to see some of the best performances from Abachi, each and every player. But anyways, this is Bafetu. Please do not forget to like the video, at least 600 likes. Peace.